Now, when the pandemic first hit, Lewisham magician Darren Delaney found all his bookings were gone in a puff of smoke. But undeterred, he's pulled the rabbit out of the hat with virtual magic shows. I know, terrible. The advantage, he's now getting bookings far beyond London, entertaining audiences all over the world from the comfort of their living rooms. Martin Stew went to meet him.
If I could predict the lottery, it might look something like this.
His trick? To move it online.
So my first shows were literally me balancing a laptop on a pile of books and trying to put together some makeshift lighting in my house. And it's developed into, I've bought the camera and lights and all the other bits and pieces. And bring up sound effects like music, or if I want applause, then we can make that happen.
What you're saying is, even if the gig's bombing, you can still give yourself a round of applause?
That's not what I'm saying.
It's working. He carried out 3 times as many gigs in December as he would normally and has performed virtually in every continent bar Antarctica from his living room in Lewisham.
I can do an event in Asia in the morning, and I can do US-based events later on in the evening because they're behind.
But there are some challenges.
I wanted to show you a card trick, but clearly normally I'd have you pick a card, and I'm not allowed to come near you. I can't borrow something from the audience. I can't ask somebody to examine one of my props to show that there's no trickery going on. It's actually an empty box, Martin. Sorry to disappoint you, but you look very disappointed. I'll see if I can fix this for you. But something I have noticed on Zoom is certain things seem perhaps even more impressive. If I'm performing for somebody who's, say, in Los Angeles and I'm in London, if I read their mind, even though I'm thousands of miles away, it seems more impressive than if I'm in the same room as them. And you called out the 8 of...
8 of hearts.
What do you know?
Stop it.
The Magic Circle says while some members like Darren have been able to adapt, many performers are still struggling.
Any type of performance, I think, is seen better live. It's always going to be a better experience. Magic does have the ability to move into new areas where there are other art forms that might be even more difficult to use Zoom.
Simple game, noughts and crosses.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go middle left, please.
Darren insists there are no camera tricks
Bottom middle, please.
or digital deception.
It's kind of a draw, isn't it? Not the
a
most
shame.
exciting outcome. What I didn't mention to you, Martin, if all of the squares end up in exactly the right formation, it does form a complete picture.
That would be witchcraft, Darren.
Let's have a look at the picture we've created.
Look at that!
The magic of technology. Martin Stew, ITV News.
The entire studio went, ooh!